Hello everybody, welcome back to SOMA. If I'm not mistaken, this is the last section in the game.
A satellite is loaded.
Okay, I looked over that stuff last
This feels
time.
like the longest day of my life. Has it just been one day?
I have no idea. Our time together is a confusing patchwork of moments to me.
What time is it then? What day?
It's May 11th, 2104, 3:30 a.m., but I don't remember when we started.
Honestly, I would have tried, at least partially, to keep track of it. Oh god. Yeah, he's gonna be super slow with it climbing a ladder. But granted, it was probably a dumb idea to jump down.
I woke up in my bed today. It just happens to have happened 100 years ago.
Sounds like a riddle.
It does. I woke up in my bed today, 100 years ago. Who am I? Who am I?
I'm still not positive that Simon is this flat, unchanging
where I
thing
am.
they thought he
Not
was.
only is this the future, it's in the middle of the sea. I know nothing of this time or what the world looks like.
Not much to brag about now. Before the comet, I guess it was okay.
Yeah, better not oversell it. Might change my mind about the Ark.
You seriously not gonna tell me what happened to your arm?
I had to make a quick stop at Site Alpha to help kill the WoW.
What? How? Why?
Stop it from torturing the memory of humanity.
Okay, let's just get back to work.
I think I found the assembly space.
What do you see?
Are you suggesting we keep it down here?
Oopsies.
Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? Eternity among the stars, remember?
The people inside the Ark won't know the difference. We can just keep it down here, and we don't have to risk the Ark being shot through 5,000 meters of broken barrel, and then push through another 100,000 meters of a dust-filled atmosphere.
Will the casing stand all that pressure?
Well, the odds aren't great.
Catherine, say something.
I don't care what you think. I'm launching it.
No need to be like that. Let's just hang on to it for a while and think about it. We can launch it later.
No, that wasn't the deal. We made it to save them, to launch it. Out there, it's hope. Down here, it's a fucking terrarium waiting to die with the rest of us.
Come on, Catherine, it's not asking much. Let's just think about it before we risk the only hope humanity has to survive this hell.
No, we launch it today. This is my project, my Ark.
It's bigger than that. Don't you get it? It's not for you to decide. We're talking about the fate of mankind.
Get away from the Ark. I'm taking it.
No, you're not.
I'm not gonna let you ruin this.
Stop it!
Guys, calm down!
Get away from me! No!
So is this Catherine or Lindwall?
What did you do?
It was an accident.
Catherine, talk to me. Catherine.
Oh God. Catherine,
Did you say something?
it's you. You had an accident.
What do you... Oh. You mean Catherine. Don't worry, it's better this way.
So, what happened was someone got scared. Someone got frightened and didn't want to go through with do not operate machinery without safeguards. I don't know
How
what.
did she die?
You got into a fight with your colleagues. They didn't want to risk launching the Ark. Thought it might not make it through the atmosphere.
They killed me?
I'm sure it was an accident. They were just trying to stop you from launching.
How could they kill me?
Catherine,
I know I'm not an easy person to like. I just thought they trusted me.
come on. Don't do this to yourself.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it does boil down to the reason they didn't launch the Ark is someone got scared. Whether they're and someone else didn't agree with that fear.
Did you have friends in Toronto, Simon?
Yes,
Real
I can't do
friends?
that.
There was some. Jesse, Sean, Kevin.
I always wanted a friend. Like a real one. Someone you'd never hold back with.
I'll be your friend.
Oh, pity friendship? Now I feel even worse.
Here it is. We got the Ark back.
Good job, Simon. Take it to the assembly space and load the bullet.
Okay, why do I feel like this isn't going to be so
Do you think
straightforward?
the Ark will make it through the atmosphere and into space?
Almost
Hopefully.
doesn't matter anymore. We just need to try. If we burn, we burn. If we're lucky, we just gave humanity a new chance, a whole new era. With the Ark on Earth, maybe we have a few decades of power to keep it running. In space, we have thousands of years.
Still, one hell of a gamble, though.
This was never about certainty. It's about hope.
That's actually true. This really never was about there being a absolute chance that humanity would live on in space. I'm gonna bring that power thing back here, see if I can insert it there and do something with it. Because I don't need this to be powered anymore. And I can't pull the WoW out of that.
What will you do when you get into the Ark?
The WoW's clearly
What's the
not
first
completely
thing?
dead.
Make sure the Ark is safe, stabilize flight path, activate solar panels.
What's the first human thing you're gonna do?
Oh. Watch the clouds roll by? Does that count?
Say so.
I love how Catherine is under the assumption that this Catherine is under the assumption that she'll be on the outside of the ship, running it from as if it's a robot body, not on the inside of the ship as an entity. Payload bay closing.
Is that it?
I'm not going to comment on its design.
Guns of any size. Oh, here we go.
I'm not going to comment on its
All
design.
systems say go.
Lock and load.
Come back up and we'll head out to the gun.
I'm guessing I gotta go upstairs. I am slightly wondering if Simon is actually as flat as people thought, or if somehow the implementation of the WoW gave him more autonomy than he did previously. Launch dome. You know, it feels weird because I have to leave her there for her to have any sort of connection to anything and see things. But
Now what?
Now we just need to get the shell into the gun and then kaboom.
Aren't you forgetting something? How are you gonna get us on board the Ark? Don't we need to make another scan?
Oh, don't you worry. You don't operate something like the Omega space gun with your bare hands.
You mean it's a pilot seat? Like back at Omicron?
Yes, and we can use it to transfer you to the Ark while operating the gun. 2 birds and all that. Now, take the Omnitool and plug it in next to the seat and I'll guide you through the final steps.
okay. But clearly the WoW wasn't completely dead because it was downstairs. I sat here for forever. Like, why can't I swipe to thing? Oh, because, like I'm saying, I have to leave her over there for her to actually have any continuity. But I need her to swipe the access. I hate this room. Why is the launch dome underwater anyways? Well, I guess so you can come out here and inspect the barrel. And I guess that's what I'm here for. If the implementation of the WoW goo, like the structure gel, to Simon's thing gave him more autonomy as an AI.
Oh. I'll never get used
That's-
to that.
Guess
Unless
you won't have to.
comms,
Not after
comms.
this is over.
Right. Have a seat.
I really hope the me in there has an arm, because this me doesn't have an arm.
As good as it's gonna get.
Okay, I'll activate the seat. You should be able to use the machines to load the bullet you assembled.
Okay, there's a nice issue that's left-hand operated.
How do you operate this thing?
Don't know, I never tried this one. But pilot seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a problem.
That's left-handed controls. Oh god. I'm assuming that's where I need to put it. That. Okay. So I thought that, but because it's the empty pit would be how I needed to do this. No.
There we go.
God.
Okay, ready when you are. Just hit the button and we're off.
But we need to transfer our minds to the Ark.
We also need to make sure it launches at all, so I tied them to a single switch. Just push the button and we're off.
Okay. I'm glad I don't actually have to use my arm. Technically. Like, I don't.
Here we go. No turning back.
Thank you, Simon.
Don't mention.
It's an amazing thing you did. And I want you to know I appreciate it.
I feel like I'm being betrayed here. Just...
Time. 20 seconds.
Yep, Catherine's first.
What's the matter with the upload?
Just give it a second.
Thought you guys would have better bandwidth.
Yep, she put herself first. And I don't think there's enough time for Simon.
10 seconds. 9. 8. 7.
There's not enough time for Simon.
6.
You gotta be kidding me!
5. 4. 3.
There-
2.
Yes! Fuck yeah! We made it!
So these two just sit and watch as that happens.
I'm still here. I'm still here. Catherine? Catherine?
I'm here.
What the hell happened? What went wrong?
Nothing. They're out there, among the stars. We're here.
No. We were getting on the Ark. I saw it. It finished loading just before it launched.
Yeah, I saw.
Then why are we still here?
Same reason.
Simon, I can't keep telling you how it works. You won't listen. You know why we're here. You were copied onto the Ark. You just didn't carry over. You lost the coin toss. We both did. Just like Simon at Omicron. Just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
No, this is bullshit. We came all this way. We launched the Ark.
I know it sucks, but our copies are up there. Catherine and Simon are both safe on the Ark. Be happy for them.
Are you crazy? We're gonna die down here with those fuckers living at large on a spaceship. They're not us. They're not us.
I'm sorry you
Simon's
feel that way, Simon. I'm proud of what we did. We made sure that something of the hundreds of thousands of years of human history survives, that something lives on.
No. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck you, Catherine. You lied. And I believed in you. I trusted you. You said we're getting on the fucking Ark.
We are on the Ark, you idiot! I didn't lie. I can't be responsible for your goddamn ignorance. You
Fuck! Catherine? Please don't leave me alone. Catherine? Catherine?
You know, it's sad to think that that is actually how it would be. If you can only make copies, you can't move the files, because that would probably take longer. Because you have to scan the file. Well, no, maybe moving it would take less time. But at the same time, maybe it's just not possible. When it comes to the human mind. So, it's interesting to think that that's unfortunately how it would be. And my theory for what happened right there at the end is the multi-tool wasn't a good enough medium to handle a strong emotion like that. Or simply the system that Catherine was plugged into, the launch mechanism, that was broken, and that version of Catherine is fine if Simon proceeds to plug the multi-tool into something else. Well, that version of Simon. But I chose not to kill the Simon at when we made the depth diving Simon. So that is, I guess, right there, that is a argument against my theory of him not being flat and stagnant, because he was unable to learn and accept that they could only make copies. They couldn't just move him over to the Ark. So maybe he was as flat and stagnant and unchanging as Catherine said an AI like his would be. Or maybe at the same time, he was a changing and growing entity like some of the more complex AIs that Catherine made. Of course, we watch our credits. That's how this goes. Special thanks. And our next special thanks to our nearest and dearest for supporting us throughout. Thank you for not taking 15 minutes to show me credits. I don't... Many thanks. Oh, we get something else. We have an arm! Okay. So this is the...
Is this... Did it work?
This is the Simon that made it in. Alright. Let's see what we get. This is our epilogue. Got sunlight. We're in a cave for some reason. So much greenery. Like, the entire game, it's been dull and gray and at the bottom of the ocean. And now we get this. Like, what should feel like actual sunlight. A river with flowers floating down it. Trees. This is the other side of the coin, the Simon that made it, the Simon that won the coin toss. Welcome. If you are reading this, you have successfully entered the Ark. This survey is designed to give the developer a better understanding of your subjective experience and how to improve your well-being. Please continue with the survey. How would you describe your physical condition? I have an arm back, so I'm gonna say I feel like a better version of myself. How would you describe your mental condition? Normal, I guess? Right? How would you describe your senses? I'm gonna say I'm lacking one or more of my senses, because I can't smell or feel anything. I can only see and hear. Obviously, I can't taste either. How would you describe your sensation, the sensation of your new condition? Pleasant. Are you troubled by the fact that you are no longer strictly human? Nah. I don't care about that. How do you perceive your new existence? To this Simon, it's a direct continuation of his previous self. Do you think this new existence will be a life worth living? Yeah, I'd hope so. Would you rather be removed from project and accept death? No. Your answer has been saved. Thank you for your participating. The ARC team. So, what are we gonna get? I'm sprinting along now because I want to see if there's if there's gonna be some meetup scene with Catherine, or if there's actually gonna be any life here in the ARC with us. Because clearly there's the simulated plant life, the bugs.
Catherine? Catherine! I can't believe we actually made it.
Well, we did.
I'm so relieved.
Hey, those two.
It's okay, Simon. Everything's all right now.
So it made it into space successfully. Congratulations. And that's what remains of Earth. Huh. So the thrusters push it out of orbit. Off towards everything and nothing at the same time. And this, guys, is why I implore all of you to stick around through the credits with me. Because this is the type of thing that you get if you stick around for the credits. You get these end credit scenes. These phenomenal scenes that if you just cut off the game when the credits start rolling, you never get to see them. I'm wondering how long this is going to go on, because I'm hoping it's going to send me back to the main menu instead of just playing this continuously. Yeah, it's fading to black. The back to the main menu is usually my indication that the game's over. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so you all may not remember, but this image of Catherine right here was broken, yeah, like that. See how it's breaking right there? And drifting apart? Yeah. It was much worse, much more distorted and broken when we started the game. So, we're gonna real quick take a second to talk about the game. And what the game is asking you the entire time. The game's entire question appears to be, what is life? And what does it mean to be alive? Is the existence up on the Ark, is that life? Is existing in a simulated space with your mind and most of your senses intact as a direct continuation of your previous existence, is that life? Is that being alive? Or is what the WoW did with maintaining the function of your body in a broken simulation where I don't even know if that simulation was real, or if it was just a dream of Simon's. It might not have been a simulation, might have been a flash of what he once was, because he was close to dying at that point, if I remember correctly. So, my question to you is, what is life? Would you be fine being maintained as a physical existence, potentially long past your brain deciding that you no longer needed to remember or think or act, just maintain bodily function? Or would you prefer to exist as your mind in a simulated space? Or neither? Being alive is being both, the physical body and the mind connected as one thing from point A to point B, from birth till death. What is life? What does it mean to be alive? If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it from me, subscribe down below, so you'll be notified the next time I go live or upload a video. If you've already done that, make sure to leave a like down below, show your support for the channel and me and the video. And remember guys, smile, because even if we lose the coin toss in life, another version of you won. Hope you all enjoy, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, guys.